Hi everyone, welcome to the Indigenous Astronomy Sky Stories lecture. My name is Emma Gavin. I'm a Garawa Aboriginal woman. My family come from Borroloola in the Northern Territory. So that's about 1,000 kilometres outside of Darwin in the Gulf of Carpentaria. Today I live on the Mornington Peninsula, and so I'd like to offer an acknowledgement of country. Now, I would like to note that most of us are meeting from different country to different traditional ownership country across Australia. So this is a pre-recorded lecture. If you would like to press pause and just give your own acknowledgement of country to the specific country you find yourselves on, that is okay. For me here, I live on the beautiful, sacred, saltwater and freshwater country, the Bunurong and Boonwurrung peoples of the Kulin Nations. And I pay my respects to their elders, past, present, and emerging. And I pay my respects to their young ones who are their future. Every day as we continue in this lockdown Melbourne, I find myself more and more thankful to getting to live on such beautiful, well taken care of country. And as I walk my 5 kilometres around my home, you see that care, you see that 80,000 years of care that has gone into preserving this beautiful country. And I think you can see it across Australia as well. So more and more I find myself just purely thankful to live here. Like I said, please offer your own acknowledgement if you find yourself, and I expect that you will, not living on the Bunurong Boonwurrung people's land here on the Mornington Peninsula. I would also like to recognise that Swinburne's campuses sit on the Wurundjeri people's lands of the Kulin Nations, and so I pay my respects to their elders, past, present, and emerging as well. I would also like to acknowledge any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today listening to this pre-recorded lecture on Indigenous astronomy. When I begin the lecture, I'm going to note that these sky stories that I am talking about today are not my knowledges. They belong to the individual Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples and communities with whom those stories originate. But we will be talking about them as they relate to Indigenous astronomy and narrative science. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm a lecturer of Indigenous Studies at Swinburne University, and my research and teaching expertise lies in Indigenous knowledges, and particularly Indigenous methodologies. And my favourite Indigenous methodology to work with is storytelling. Now, storytelling as methodology, storytelling as educational resource, as the sharing of knowledges is such a beautiful and very, very old way of transferring knowledge. And we're going to be looking at that today in a lot of detail as it relates to Indigenous science, as it relates to astronomical science. We're going to be really investigating these stories and showing how they relate to scientific understandings of the sky above us. But that is my educational and teaching background. And so I'm going to press play on this PowerPoint slide now. I do just want to, I guess, let you know why this isn't being a live lecture. Hopefully I've not made any word errors so far, but I have some neurological problems at the moment, which make live lectures a little bit nervous for me because I can't be sure of the words I want are the words that are coming out of my mind brain. There we go. So I'm having a little bit of word replacement and word errors. So as a result of that, I am recording this lecture ahead of time. So hopefully I can edit out any of those mistakes before they get published widely to people that I've not even met yet. So that is why this is pre-recorded and not live. However, if you do have a specific question about Indigenous narrative sciences or Indigenous astronomy as it relates to this lecture and I haven't answered it, you're welcome to email me. The final PowerPoint slide for this presentation will have my email details there, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. So without any more ado, I will start this lecture, and I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you.